and welcome to Archons and Acolytes, D&D with high school students, Season 6. And we are at the table for what is actually the first real adventure, since the first couple episodes have all been kind of session zero-y stuff and getting to learn where the location is and the setting. But let's introduce the cast. To my left, Matthew. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Matthew. I'm playing John Stenstrom, Kroni Archer. Kroni Archer.
Kroni Archer.
Kroni. I am Ulfjun Nyckström. I am also a Kroni, and I'm learning magic.
Indeed. And across the table, Angus.
I am Angus. I am playing Marex Verners, and I am an Araki holy man.
You're in training. You're an acolyte, actually.
Yeah, I am an acolyte.
There you go. All right, George.
I'm George. I am playing Cristofaris Matakis, who is a Suenis, I guess, swordsman. But, you know.
A swordsman of renown. Not yet, but we're working on it.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, eventually. All right. So, you guys had spent a little time in O'Shale, doing a little shopping, learning your way around this massive port city. And you kind of came across somebody who at first maybe was a little suspicious, but then he approached you about maybe working with him to do a job. And he is looking for something. Do you guys remember what he said about that?
A family heirloom.
That's right. He's looking for a family heirloom. He believes that he knows who stole it and he knows where to find it. And then he led you to a sewer grate. As he's opening up, oh no, actually we left off with, I hope you bought a crowbar.
Yeah.
All right, so George, you have a crowbar, don't
Yes,
you?
I do.
All right, so he looks at you, gestures to the sewer grate.
I use the crowbar to open up the sewer grate.
Okay, no roll necessary. You put your best flex on, and you are more than strong enough to pop that open. You pull the sewer grate aside. He looks at you and he says, by the way, my name is Vitos. If I don't make it out of here, it's important that you still try to find my family heirloom. You know where my shop is? If by some chance I fall in battle. What I seek is very important. It is a silver necklace, though not quite in the appearance of silver that you may recognize. It is not a shiny silver, but more like an iron in appearance. It has sort of a dull gray look to it. In the right light, it may even have a slight green tint. But it is, by all accounts, very common looking. Simply thick chain links in the form of a necklace. But attached to this necklace, made of a similar metal, is the symbol of my people's god. It is the symbol of Upai Visei Hoof. Now, anyone have religion?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I have religion
How many
1.
What's your dice pool?
6.
Okay, so you could roll perception plus religion. What's your perception?
3.
All right, and what's your religion?
3.
So roll 6 dice and tell me what the total is. It's time for some math. Ooh, pretty nice.
Yeah. Let's see, at least 2 ones.
17.
You more than know what that name is. So I will allow you to have this background. If you choose to share it with the others, you may. Upai Visei Hoof is a very ancient god. And frankly, not a lot of people still worship Upai Visei Hoof. Your knowledge of religion would lend to you that Upai Visei Hoof was, in mythology, one of the first gods. Some in religious circles even think that maybe Upai Visei Hoof was the first god. Not just among the first gods, but maybe the first god. Though over time, he is not followed by as many people as the modern pantheon of gods. George,
Yep.
you have any religion?
I have a 1 for religion.
Great, make a perception plus religion roll.
Let's do this.
I'm only letting you do this for a specific reason.
7.
7.
Oh,
Good enough. You know the name Upai Visei Hoof. You know that the Suenis, your people, consider Upai Visei Hoof among the first gods and revere Upai Visei Hoof. Though your people have other reverence for other gods in the pantheons, they also recognize Upai Visei Hoof. So it is that Vitos explains what this family heirloom looks like, such that if he falls in battle, you may find it and drop it off at his shop for his family. He says, I'll go down first and light a torch. So he begins climbing down. Who has rope?
you have rope, right, Matthew?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so Vitos, you guys basically, who's the strongest amongst you?
Right, that's gonna be me.
Okay, so you're kind of anchoring the rope. He grabs the rope and kind of wraps it around his waist and begins lowering himself down. And a few minutes later, you hear you hear him kind of get down to the bottom. You hear like, and you hear him spark up a torch, and then you look down below, and about 15 feet down, you see Vitos holding the torch, and he motions for you guys to come down. Each one of you in turn climbs down the rope while you are anchoring it. But then, at last, you're the only person up there. He says, you're gonna have to hop down.
I guess I hop down.
Okay, make an agility plus athletics roll.
Oh, great. 1, 3.
Oh, we all have good agility.
That's
8. Good enough. You do. You kind of carefully, you wrap up your rope, kind of carefully steady yourself, and you hop down, landing.
And you break your leg.
No, it's not a superhero landing, but you land without hurting yourself. Okay, so
I'm in.
Vitos has a torch. Is anyone else lighting a torch?
I'll light a torch.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, none of you guys have shields, right?
No.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Not good.
So remember that this is reality. So if you have a torch in one hand, you can have something else
Yeah.
in the other. You cannot, however, hold a torch and shoot a bow. I'm just mentioning that because that's more of a two-handed operation.
Yeah.
I'll hold a torch.
All right, is anybody else readying anything else?
I don't think so.
I'll pull out my sword.
I'll have my longsword out as well.
I'll have my
Okay.
longsword out.
Okay,
I'll pull out a bow.
pulling out your bow.
Yeah.
All right, so you got a bow, arrow at the ready. Okay, so you guys find yourselves in, basically, it's not a sewer. It's dry, actually. It looks like perhaps at one time this was some kind of vault that led to somewhere. But it's dry. Doesn't seem like connected to anything else. And you see kind of reaching out in front of you is sort of a twisting hallway with, brick walls and kind of a vaulted ceiling. Vitos suggests that we move forward. So you guys kind of move forward along, and at the end of this kind of twisting and turning hallway, you find a brick wall.
So I want to hear I guess I have perception 3.
Vitos actually looks confused. He's like, this is odd. He's like, I'm very, very certain that I saw the thieves go down into that grate.
I'm going to do a perception and research check.
Okay. What are you trying to do? just to describe to me what you're trying to do instead of just
I
telling me what you're
want to inspect the wall and the surrounding room that we're in.
Very
and
good.
kind of try to figure out where they might have gone through.
Okay. You're like, hold that torch up a little higher. Vitos holds the torch up. You're like kind of looking at the wall, and you see that there's like a few bricks that don't quite match the age of the other bricks. And you kind of push and pull, and one of them pushes in. And suddenly you hear this like grating sound of stone on stone. And the wall, look at that.
Wow.
It opens. It seems to be pivoting on an axis, and you push it open, which reveals, dun dun dun. Oops, not that much. God damn it. Slow down, Bill. All right, so you see a room. You see a chamber. In the center of this chamber, you see a large column, like a huge column, that supports the vaulted ceiling, which is actually higher in this point. Remember that you dropped down about 15 feet? Mm-hmm. This initial like vaulted area that you were in is like 15 feet. This seems to be like 15 feet. Like basically the vault of this is more or less, you anticipate the ceiling of this is literally like
The floor.
a building above, right? Somewhere. And this seems to be a major structural support column. Vitos kind of looks at you guys. Gestures for you to go in. He pulls out his sword. A curved scimitar. He moves in.
I go in.
I go as well.
I'll follow in the back.
I'll stay in the back as well.
Okay, you guys move in. As you move in, your torchlight's flickering. You see that there are doors. There are doors to the left, door to the right, and then a larger double door that's kind of just ahead past the column.
Time to split apart.
No.
We are not
No.
splitting.
See, this is why we don't listen to Angus.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I think we should.
I say we
split
go-
apart.
I think we should all go through the left door.
Yeah.
Why
left
the
door?
left door?
Because it's closer to us.
Is it though?
It's closer to Matthew and Elliott, literally, on the table.
Yeah.
Okay with it.
I think we
I-
should test and see like if the door is locked or at least or like if,
be.
it, or if
Good
it's
point.
trapped.
Yeah.
And Vitos did mention there were booby traps. So.
Yeah.
Should we roll like a perception?
Yeah.
I can do another
You
perception
want
check.
to do another perception?
So what are you, you have, I would prefer it if you just tell me what you do, because you may not even need to roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to roll to do everything. Like, I wipe my ass. You don't have to roll. You just do it. You know what I mean?
Well,
So, like,
and I did have a question about the rolls.
Yeah.
When I'm like rolling for perception, since I have a 3 in that, does that mean that I get a bonus of some sorts or no?
the bonus is that you have a
yeah.
bigger pool of dice.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are bonuses. And I may grant a bonus if you do an action and you describe the way in which you do it so well that it just makes sense that it would work. I may give you a bonus.
But for like agility, I have a 1, so I would only roll 1 die.
Along
In
with
combination with whatever you're doing.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
All right,
so what do you want to do?
I'm going to go and kind of just tap the door, like look
The
around.
door to the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to
Where are
feel
you?
around and see if there are
I'll
any,
be next to him.
Okay.
any signs that could have
Matthew?
I'll stay a little bit back, like more by the
George?
I'll stay next to Angus as well.
Okay. Vitos will move up a little bit. So you were kind of checking out this door. The door actually looks in pretty good condition. I mean, this is a subterranean area, so it's a little damp. The wood, you could tell the wood is even a little damp. But it looks like it's in good condition. Moreover, you do see a keyhole.
Does anyone hear?
You try the handle, and it's not moving.
Okay. Does anyone here have any skills that could allow lock picking?
Precision.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Can I? I'm just gonna try to pick the lock on the door.
Okay.
So that would be precision.
Do you have
Precision
any
hand to
kind of
hand.
tools?
I have a set of carpentry tools. Do you think that would work?
I have smithing tools as well.
I actually have sewing tools. With a needle and crochet tools and everything.
You may be able to use the sewing tools.
I give my sewing tools to Matt.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to have you make a precision plus stealth roll. Does that seem right?
3 plus
2. Yeah.
2.
$11.
11. You're like, You actually managed to not bend the sewing needles while you're using them to pick this lock, and you hit the last tumbler and you turn it and you hear it click. You feel like it is unlocked now.
I'd be careful.
Yeah.
Also, I take my sewing needles back.
Okay. What's your next move?
Do you want to double check the booby traps
Yeah.
before we
Sure.
do anything?
I'm gonna kind of ever so slightly push the door open
Okay.
and try to perceive if I hear anything.
There's just a shotgun on the other side. Just like open the door.
The first thing that I'm going to have you do, because you said you're ever so slightly and try to perceive, I'm assuming you're trying to do this quietly.
Yeah.
Make an agility plus stealth roll.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm sorry. It's a perception plus stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to
looking.
look in without being detected. Go ahead.
That's a lot better. Actually, I have a 0 in stealth, so it's just perception.
Fortunately,
my.
you killed that roll.
Good job.
So you do. You kind of like push the door open ever so slightly, and you peek. You can't see in, obviously. You can just see a sliver, like a sliver looking that way. You don't see anyone, but you do see flickering light from inside, as if there is light.
Yeah.
You also, as you're looking in, you hear somebody talking.
Can I listen to what they're saying?
Yeah. It sounds they sound like people from the Midlands. They have like a Midlands accent. And the gist of the conversation, you hear the first person say like, "We've got to wait a few more hours, then we can go back up." Well, what did he say he wants this time? I don't know. But we're gonna have to get whatever it is and bring it back down, probably before midnight. Otherwise, yeah, we don't want that.
Are we going in?
And then you hear some sounds, like literally like, oh, that's 3. Come on, baby. Like you could hear like they're playing some games of dice.
Meta.
Anybody want to play?
Are we going in like
Gin
stealthily, or I have smithing tools? I think we could probably bust down that door. If we need.
Bro, we already
I mean,
unlocked
We
the door.
unlocked it, but
Matthew.
You have a bow and arrow for a reason.
that's true. Yeah.
All right. Here's the question, though. We haven't seen what's behind the other 2 doors. So if we just go barging down this door and
Yeah.
kill them all,
that's-
we might alert everyone
Yeah.
else, and then we're kind of screwed.
Okay.
Idea what if we want to see what's behind the other doors, what if we keep like at least like 2 or 3 people by the store in case they hear something and then start coming out? That way
Who could easily just hold that door and beat up whoever
Me.
tries to open it?
Only
I'm
George.
me.
Yeah.
George can watch that door and just kind of make sure that no one tries to go through it.
Vitos,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you guys are whispering.
Yeah.
No, we're yelling here.
Yes. Well,
No, we're screaming.
Vitos says like, so he has his scimitar and he's holding his torch low now so it doesn't attract any attention. Okay, so what are you 3 doing then?
What's the perception that you guys have?
I have perception too.
Yeah. Same.
Do you guys want to try to go look at this door and I'll try this door?
All right.
Sure. Yeah.
That way we can just work quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to which door? This
Matthew
door?
and I are
yeah,
picking the
And
right
I
door.
give them some of my needles so that they can pick the locks that they need to.
Okay.
Then you're gonna pick this lock.
Yeah,
If there's a
That
lock
one.
to pick.
if there is one.
Okay, So you walk over to that door. It's basically the same construction. Looks like it's in good shape. You do see a handle.
No
You
lock.
do see a keyhole.
I quietly try and see if the door is locked.
It is not locked.
Perfect.
Well,
Quietly, slowly open the door.
Perception plus stealth.
oh boy.
Okay.
This will be interesting.
Is your stealth pretty high?
That's stealth 1.
Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, oh no, Matthew,
Matt.
you had that
Yeah.
high stealth. Right.
Oh, I should have had you do it.
Well, he's right there.
Yeah.
You haven't
Yeah.
rolled, so
Yeah.
it's not too late.
Okay.
You have
Did you want to do it?
Yeah, I can roll.
You have one more dice than me if
All
you
right,
roll.
perception plus stealth, Matthew. Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
4, 6, 8, 9.
Yeah, 9.
Door opens a little bit. Not lit. Dark. No lights.
They keep the $300.
You're listening. You don't hear anyone talking.
Neither of
Quietly,
us have.
I guess
quietly
I-
closing the door? Or what are we doing?
Neither of us have a torch. That's the problem.
Yes,
I
your
have,
light
I
source.
have a
No, he had
torch,
torches.
but
There's like 5 torches.
But is it lit?
no.
Okay, so because you had your bow. So currently your light source is over here.
Yeah.
You guys basically are in just dimmest of light.
Okay.
Like you cannot see what's inside of there. You, Smash Cut,
I have a
said
torch.
that yes, but you were going over here, right?
Yeah.
So they could see a little better from your torch light, but you still can't see anything inside that room. It doesn't look like any lights are lit inside of that room. You're examining this double door.
Yeah.
You see that it is locked.
Okay. I'm gonna call Matthew over, like whisper. Is it Yan?
Jan.
Yeah.
Yan.
Jan.
Yan, get over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, he's 10 feet away, so you hear him call you.
Yeah. I'll go over to.
Yay. The
And
one time.
I need him to pick the lock.
Okay.
Okay, give it a try.
Was that stealth precision?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, you
No,
flip
the
that
four.
dice over.
No.
This was originally a
this is a
4.
four? Okay.
Yeah. So you decimate that. You're like,
Okay.
done. Yeah, 15's more than good. You do it very quietly, extra stealthily.
Anti-noise.
All right, and then
I think we should go through the this
Right door?
Right door, yeah.
might be
with
wiser, unless
all
there's
three
like
of
some
us.
sort of giant.
So
outside.
all doors are unlocked at this point.
Yeah.
You guys are in these positions, kind of spread out.
Okay. Well, first of all, we can't really we can't actually communicate with each other unless we're all together.
Correct.
Yeah.
So where are you
You,
going?
you guys have to decide if we go through the right door. I can't hear you.
Matthew's next to me right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna whisper to Matthew. I think we should go through the right door. And then I'm gonna whisper over to Vitos and
Okay. So
Cristofaris.
everybody's going to this side.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
Hopefully they don't go through the other door.
Okay. So Vitos has a torch.
I have a torch too.
You're all kind of together. He leans in towards you guys and he says, "What's in there? What did you see?"
It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
Maybe, what could it be? Maybe it's like a storage room or
How about we have
maybe
Cristofaris go in
maybe it's where
first?
they put the loot.
Right here.
Possibly.
And I gesture over and I
I'll lead the group in through the door.
Okay, he holds the
Cautiously.
torch up. Are you trying to stealth into this room or are you just like pushing the door open?
I go kind of slowly, so I guess stealth, but
Okay, now make an agility plus stealth roll.
okay. Oh no.
Oh,
Here we go.
nice.
You're like,
I'm him.
you open the door and you see a short hallway. It looks like this hallway has a sconce pounded into the wall, but with a torch in it, but the torch is not lit. So you know what I'm talking about. Like there's like an iron ring pounded into the brick wall, and there is a torch in there, but it's not lit. And at the end of the hallway, you see it opens up into some kind of room. There's no door. It's just an open vault that leads into this room.
I guess I'll start to walk in through the thing.
We're not checking for booby traps.
Huh? Do you want to?
It is a narrow hallway.
Take a point, Angus. Do you want to have you check for booby traps?
Sure.
Go ahead of me.
I'm gonna get down with my torch and kind of try to suss out if there are any
Tripwires.
Make a perception plus repair roll.
What?
Oh, I should probably do that then.
What is
because
my repair?
Well, but you don't have high
I know.
perception.
3 and.
I have 2. I have perception 2 and a repair 3.
Oh yeah, no.
That's
he-
fine.
That is
dice.
actually
He'd be
higher likelihood.
He's higher.
Okay, so
I'll check.
you're gonna check.
Yeah.
You're not carrying a torch, so his light is what you're using.
Okay.
All right, I'm moving you in, so you're like in the hallway looking.
God.
Now, meta, I know what the difficulty is to find such
4.
things.
9.
9. Okay.
These dice are forked.
You are looking. You go in about 10 feet, and then you see a very narrow twine that runs across the bottom about 8 inches off the floor. And you see that it goes through this small iron loop, and then it goes towards this room along the floor, along the wall. It looks like you could just step over it.
Yeah, I look over and I tell people there's and I meant tell people to come over, and I pointed at them when they are able to see.
Okay. So you guys see where he's pointing. It's very easy to step over it, but you feel like if you had not seen that, like, or had light to see it, you probably would have not seen it, because the twine kind of blends in with the dirty gray brownish kind of brick.
Can I try to take an arrow and try to like cut the?
No.
Do not set it off.
Don't cut it.
Leave it alone.
It would be, you could do whatever you want in this game.
That's risky.
Yeah.
Do you pull an arrow out and start to head over there?
If you cut it off, you might as well like kick it and set it off.
It looks like it's very taut, like very
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe not.
I'll back up from that.
Okay. So, are you still at the front?
Yes.
Stepping over.
Yes.
Okay. Who is behind? Because you have no torch.
I'll go behind since I have a torch.
And
Thank you.
I'll go behind Angus.
Okay.
Sorry. All right.
I'll go like in the middle.
All right. And you and Vitos. I guess Vitos has a torch, so he's kind of towards the back. You guys get up to this. Dun dun. Square.
Oh my
It's a
god.
More tile.
You come up to a vaulted room.
Oh. Money.
Another vaulted room.
This room has an incredible pile, like 6 feet tall, of stuff. Just it looks like
Stuff.
like furniture. It's a pile of I'm just gonna add dice to make it more pile-ish. There's a whole pile of stuff just stacked up.
There wouldn't have
Somehow
to
just
be
Make this our
any
pirate
money there,
hideout.
would there?
You see sacks like you know the kind of sacks that people put grain and rice in, just stacked up. You see like piles of clothing. You see furniture, most of it in disrepair. It kind of just looks like a dump of anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell too great. Like some of the stuff that's on the floor looks like rotten. Like maybe like you see like vegetables and fruits that are rotted. But it looks like mixed in with that stuff might be some things that are of value.
So it's basically,
You see like some
yeah.
pots and pans and plates and dishes and cups.
We want to search for the necklace
Yeah.
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 quietly.
Yeah.
How are we doing this?
What would that be besides?
Matt
it'd be
is probably
You
the
light
most
everything on
stealthiest.
fire and see if there's
Yeah,
a silver
but-
necklace at the end.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess we can try to rummage through the.
So who's going in and where? Why don't you guys just
I'll go
move
in.
your minis?
I'll go in.
Go ahead.
And just kind
Or
of
you can
hold
help
my
Elliott
torch
a
up
bit.
and try
Yeah.
to
Where do you want to go?
perceive.
So Angus has a torch on that side.
Good question. I think I'll just stay by the doorway.
I'll go over next to Angus.
Have Vitos come inside too,
Yeah. Oh,
so he's not alone.
right. Toast in the back.
Matthew, your character's name is Jan.
Yeah.
Elliott, what's your character's name?
Ulfjun,
Okay.
because hard vowels and hard sounds.
Okay. Angus?
Marex.
Marex? Sounds like a prescription drug.
You're the one who gave me the name.
George.
Cristofaris.
Cristofaris. Okay.
Marex.
Take Marex for seasonal affective disorder. All right, so he'll move up. Vitos will move up so that you guys have some light on this side. So he's on that side with Cristofaris. Ulfjon's kind of in the middle, and Marex and Jan are on that side. So, who is sorting through the pile?
I'll sort through the pile since I have light and perception. So I'm gonna roll perception.
Actually,
Scrounging.
everyone's gonna roll perception.
Oh, boy.
It's time for initiative, kids.
Oh.
D D D D D D D.
Wait,
D.
Does anyone have good scrounging after
Wait,
this?
is it just perception?
Oh,
Yep,
perception.
straight perception roll.
Giant rats.
How many dice?
Five.
Whatever your
Okay.
perception is.
I got a 9.
I'll roll 7
I got a
dice.
2.
I got 5.
So, Angus, you
I
got a
don't know
9.
perception.
4.
George, you got a 2.
Yep.
I'm
got
so good
5.
at perceiving things, guys.
5.
You have 3 in perception.
Elliott, what'd you
so
get?
kinda
4.
makes sense. Just wait for us to get.
They
Wait,
got
you got-
a 9.
You got a 2?
Yeah, I got 2.
Oh my god. George is like, oh, what's going on right now?
Okay, you're about to go search through something, and you see the pile move.
Oh boy.
And then you hear like you hear something like gargle,
Oh, shoot.
and then this big worm-looking thing, black segmented worm-looking thing with an open gaping mouth shoots out towards you and Cristofaris.
Sweet.
Vitos and Cristofaris.
No,
No,
you.
you.
Towards you and Cristofaris.
I'm not
Now,
by Cristofaris.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you
or
are.
I'm sorry, you're by Jan. It shoots out towards
Yeah.
you and Jan.
Okay.
What?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah. What do you do? Because you want initiative. It's coming at you.
I'm gonna go for a quick decapitation.
Okay, so strength plus melee.
Oh god. I mean, I have.
Christian, what's your-
You have a
what's your
long
melee?
sword, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, you're fine, dude.
Whoa.
That's a pretty.
That's good.
5.
7, 11, 13.
So that's actually a step above what you needed to hit. So roll your weapon damage. What's your longsword weapon damage?
It is, I think, 2d4.
2d4 plus 1.
2d4
Yeah.
plus 1.
Okay, so you're actually going to roll 2d4 and add 2 to the damage. So 3 and 2 is 5.
5.
All right, so you do 5 against it.
Way to go.
I don't decap.
Next up in order is it.
It.
It is striking out at you.
Oh, God.
3, 6, 9,
Nice.
10. It succeeds.
Oh, okay, 1 dice.
You are going to take 2 damage as it nips at you. Do you have armor?
Yeah.
What's your armor rating?
Padded full armor.
Oh, you have that's nothing.
What's your soap?
2.
So you don't take any damage. What's your durability?
6.
Your armor is now down to 4 durability.
Oh.
Do we understand how this game works now?
Yeah.
No.
It's actually very simple.
We will learn. All right, up next is Jan, conveniently located right
Okay.
next to you. However, you can't shoot a bow at it because it's right up on you. You could use one of your
Yeah,
actions to
can I-
disengage from it and then the other to fire your bow.
Hand to hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and then try to fire it.
Hand to hand.
Okay, so
Punching
you
it, bro.
step back away from it, dodging away from it as it's attacking Marex, and then you fire your bow that you had at the ready.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make your precision plus archery roll. This is the part of the show where I add exciting battle music.
3 and 3.
Oh,
All 6 dice. Watch it just be all ones.
That would be hilarious.
If you,
Wouldn't it be awesome if I leased the rights to use the Indiana Jones soundtrack?
Oh, you should.
oh my god.
11.
I'm sure that's thousands of dollars.
11.
11?
Like, it'd be worth it.
That is a full stop above what you needed. So what is your weapon damage on the long gun?
2d4.
So you're gonna roll 2d4 and add 1. Hey, look at that.
3 plus 1.
4 more damage. As an arrow sinks into the fleshy, segmented large worm creature, black blood kind of shoots out from where your arrow hit it. All right, Ulfjun, you're up. Across the room from you, you see this weird, like, giant worm creature.
So if I have to attack, I would have to move first. I can't just attack twice.
Correct.
Okay.
So you can move to it,
Okay.
which is easy. You're right there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's your agility?
1.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're there,
I'm there.
and you can attack.
I attack it.
I throw my longsword at it.
Don't do it. You know, I have a 3 in hand-to-hand.
I mean, you can wrestle the worm. Do it. To be fair, you aren't carrying a torch, right?
No, I'm
but you
not.
do have your longsword.
I have my longsword in my hand.
Okay, so what would you
it.
like to do?
Slap it.
Are you wrestling the worm?
Do it like the Russian like slap boxer, you know, just like.
Do I know what? Can I know what the damage is if I just fists?
Yes. You have hand to hand, so it would be strength plus hand to hand.
It'd be strength. Would that be damage or for a roll?
No, what's your strength?
My strength is 2.
Okay, so you would do 2 damage on a hand to hand combat.
Okay. I'll roll longsword then.
He strangles it to death.
Okay.
Just put it in a
so
chokehold.
strength plus melee.
Okay, that's 2 plus 3 is 5. Oh, 8 and 13.
That's more over what you needed. So go ahead and roll your longsword damage.
2d plus 1.
Yep. And you're, instead of just +1, you're gonna add +2 because you were a step over.
Just that guy.
He's a
7.
+2 is 9? Yeah. Dead. 18, almost. It shrieks like you cut this thing and your sword is coated in black goo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And additionally, Marex, you are now coated in black blood. This thing screeches. It's kind of a gurgly, like, and it's gaping hole, like you see, like just gross guts coming out. But it still seems to be slithering around. You're up.
Does Vitas attack or?
Yes.
Can I move towards the?
You could.
Yeah.
This way or this way. So you're about equidistant. So left or right?
I'll go this way. Then.
This way?
Yeah.
And that is when, emerging from the pile, another worm pops up. Now, fortunately, you can attack.
Yeah,
because
I'm
you
gonna
still have
attack.
initiative on it.
I'm gonna attack.
Okay, go ahead.
3 plus it's all 6. I have 3 strength and 3 melee. Unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's 5, 6, 8, 10, 14.
All right, you are successful. Roll your damage, add 2.
It was 3 and
8.
3, so 8.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You take a huge chop out of this thing with your longsword, and it screeches in pain.
What if this is the rest of the game? We just defeat one worm and then another one just pops out of the rubbish.
Like a Hydra.
It snaps at you but misses.
Yeah.
Just that guy.
I've got
Vitos
covered
is
in
going to
black
run
goo
to help
and
you, so
bitten.
he's going to move up. Vitos is going to move
Yeah,
up. and
Vitos.
He's going to attack.
Ooh.
Oh my.
8, 11, 13, 14. That's
He's
2
angry.
stops.
He wants that family arrow.
Scimitar is 7.
Oh
plus
my
1 is
God.
8, so 16. He is that thing is also screeching in pain.
Okay.
Top of the order, Marex.
They're both basically dead.
I'm gonna splash some holy water on myself and then go in.
I'm like, what the hell's wrong?
No, okay, I'm gonna go for the decapitation strike on this one.
Okay.
Like in the middle of
All
fight.
right, go
This
ahead.
is a great time to wash my face, you know?
Holy water, disengage.
Disengage. Oh my god. I disengage and make some tea. God damn it.
All right. So strength and melee.
Strength plus melee.
4, 8, 12, 15.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll 2d4 and add
Angus, you
2.
miss.
6.
How do you want to kill it?
Decapitation.
All right. As it's reeling back to bite out towards Jan, you just swing up and chop down. And this thing just, you carve through its head, and the worm just, like, slops onto the floor.
Free dinner.
Okay.
Shooting out more black Icarus blood on Jan. It's still twitching, like nervous system-wise, but it is dead. Okay, this brings us to
Jan.
Jan. So you could see the other worm, the top of the other worm's head across the pile. So you could shoot
Yeah.
from where you're at.
I'm just gonna try to shoot from where I am.
Okay, so to be clear, you have 2 actions.
Yeah.
You could shoot,
Yep.
or you could aim
I'm gonna aim and then
and shoot.
Yeah.
All right, so you aim.
Is it possible for
You
him to
pull.
miss it?
You set up your bow. You pull your arrow. You draw.
possible for him to miss
You
and
take
hit
a
us?
moment to kind of focus. You're following, tracking at it, and then you let go. This lowers the difficulty to hit. So go ahead and make your precision plus archery.
Please do not miss
That's
and hit
sick.
me or.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my god.
7, 9, 11, 13,
10,
14.
14.
So roll your
we're all
2d4
better.
and add 3 damage.
Oh my god.
6.
6 plus 3 is 9.
That thing
How
has
do
to
you
be dead.
how do you want that to go down?
Through the eye.
Right in the throat,
Yeah.
and it just goes out.
Do they have eyes?
Bro, the throat coat.
Does it have an eye?
No,
No.
just a huge like gaping mouth with teeth.
Yeah, just like through the back of the
So you're like, oh, like you're getting ready to fight it. It's coming at you, and you just see like the head of an arrow come through, and just black blood just sprays all over your face, and it smells.
No problem.
Why is Elliott the only one who's clean?
I'm clean.
Yeah.
Because I'm just that guy.
Okay, you know what? He's him.
Relatively speaking, this whole thing went down pretty quickly, and you guys didn't really make a lot of noise, but
Oh god.
2 things did die. Oh.
More worms.
the worm bodies twitch. It's silent for a moment. You don't hear anything else. What do you do?
This is very soft.
Should try to
Resume searching?
resume searching in the pile.
The entire
resume
pile is just
searching now?
covered in black gook.
I feel like something's gonna come through that door.
I get ready and I have my long sword just ready.
Okay. Are you
I'm
still
looking
searching?
towards-
I'll
I-
keep searching through the pile.
I have
Okay.
not
Can I move by the hallway?
I'm gonna give my
You
torch to
could.
Matthew.
Actually, Vitos will hold the torch by the hallway so that you guys can search.
Okay, so if he has the torch, I'll give my torch to Matthew.
Okay.
I'll
So
I'm standing
who-
over the
I need
hallway.
to know who is searching.
Does scrounging
I'm
go
still-
into
I'm
this?
still-
Yes.
I'm
And
still
no,
searching.
I'm not searching.
Okay, perception plus scrounge, everybody. Go ahead and make a roll.
Everyone?
Everybody who's searching.
Oh, wait.
I might
so
as
it's
well.
Just Matthew, right?
Here, how about Matthew and Elliott? How about you guys search?
I have two perception, 0 scrounging.
I have a
Let me
thing.
make this clear. Who is searching?
Me.
Okay. And what did you roll? A 7 total.
Yeah, 7.
Okay, so you find an entire mess kit, like basically pots and pans.
Yeah.
And you also find like an empty sack, so you could literally take a mess kit if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll take.
Okay. You kind of carefully stack up the pots and pans, the serving utensils, and you kind of pack it all up into this bag. You also find, not rotted, a 20-pound sack of rice.
Oh,
And it's intact.
we're having dinner tonight.
Who else is searching?
Or, I mean, Elliott, do you
I
want
can
to
search,
as well?
but
Okay, go ahead.
6.
6. Okay. You find 2 sets of like clothes, and you find 3 throwing knives.
Oh,
I need that.
what a W!
Okay.
Anyone else searching?
So I found. Great throwing.
Two sets of clothes. They're common clothes, 2 sets.
Okay.
And 3 throwing knives.
You know what? I'll search as well.
Okay, go ahead.
That'd be perception and scrounging set 2. 7.
You find 4 pieces of silver.
Nice.
What is the damage and range on the throwing knives?
I have to look it up. I don't remember. I
Okay.
think it's a base of 1.
Okay.
Anyone else searching?
A true follower of Shiestol does not need worldly possessions.
Search.
Vitos turns behind you and he says, "Search the pile to see if you find my family heirloom."
Well, I search. Okay, yeah.
You want to find?
Why doesn't he find his own
Perception.
thing? We're trying to find like
and yeah, just
throwing
And
knives.
scrounge.
I have a 0 in scrounging.
Okay.
1,
4.
7.
You find
7?
you. Oh, 7?
Oh,
No, that's a
wait.
4.
That's a 4.
You have 4. You find a broken bar stool.
I throw it back on the pile.
Okay. All right.
makes
So, friends, now what?
Carefully, I carefully leave the room and go back to this thing while stepping over the tripwire.
Ah, George. I was waiting for somebody to forget that was there.
I'm not taking any risks.
You go back out in the main area. Vitos goes back. Everybody goes back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we want to do left door now?
Yes.
I feel like whatever lies here can be dealt with last.
Why? Because there's a bigger area.
This is a
of
big
paper
door.
over it.
Yeah.
This is a big door.
It's a
No, George.
okay,
It's a
also-
bigger
also,
door.
It's a bigger door.
George.
It's a bigger door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
might as well take
reasonable.
out the smaller doors areas first, and then we keep advancing.
I say we wait a few hours till they leave and then we go in.
I totally agree. No.
What would we do? Just
I moved.
I
I moved to the left door.
How are we getting out of this place? I'm
gonna-
not a rope there anymore.
You know what?
We have a rope.
Yeah, but it's not up there.
Okay. You know what?
throw a rope.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out.
I'm listening. I'm not. Are you worried? I'm not worried.
Cristofaris goes to the door.
oh boy.
Vitos will stand back here with the torch so as not to draw any attention with your light. Who else is still carrying a torch?
I
No,
give my
I'll use
I-
Matthew.
You have it. Are you in the back still?
Yes.
Okay. Moving up.
And then Elliott dies.
I'm gonna give my torch back to Angus.
Okay. Angus, you're on this side?
All right.
All right. So I'm just putting you guys there. You can move wherever you want. So this door, you listen. It sounds like, there's still at least a couple people inside.
Matthew, you want to get a...
Arrow?
Yeah, already in her.
Okay. So I need to know what the plan is.
All right. Do we want to have? Who here is like most equipped for like a?
Vitos does one of these.
Oh.
He brings you guys into the corner. He says, "Listen, I don't know who's down here. I don't know if they're members of that street gang that stole from my shop. But don't kill everyone. We need information. I need to know where they stole the real stuff. Because whatever that room was over there, that wasn't the treasure. That wasn't the loot. We need to find out where they stole the real stuff. So don't kill everyone."
I say Matthew sends in a warning shot between the two guys playing like poker.
Warning shot.
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
No, that's
taking
a horrible
warning
idea.
shot.
We don't want to alert them that we're there until we're
Yeah.
actually doing something. So who here is most equipped to be frontline?
You.
Me and anybody else, or just me?
Probably not me. No.
Angus, buddy, you got a
Probably
has,
Vitos.
Padded armor.
You have a torch and a light.
Vitos has a helmet,
Probably Vice.
I got it here.
a chain shirt, and a shield.
I
and
signal
a
for
scimitar.
Vitos to join me in the front as we slowly enter the room.
He sets his torch down on the ground, pulls his shield off his back, and puts that on.
Okay.
So he moves up.
Angus, you want to go
kinda
right behind
step
us
back.
and do a torch?
Okay, so how are you doing this? It seems silly to ask how you're opening a door, but what I mean by that is, are you like trying to sneak in?
I mean,
Or are you busting down the door and being like, drop your weapons?
I mean,
Kind of like,
worked pretty
what's
well
your
last
move?
time, so
We've only heard 2 people though. We don't know if there's any more than that.
exactly. So do we want to sneak in again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess since I'm up front,
Oh,
Right.
Agility plus stealth then.
Oh, yay.
Another 2 dice. Let's go. 6.
6.
Okay, you're like, you open the door a little more. You could see now in one corner of the room, there's like a bunk, like a very simple wooden frame with just like a bedroll on it, and it looks like there's like somebody like laying on their side sleeping.
A small child.
That's just what you see. Like imagine you've opened the door, like 6 degrees, right? You don't know what's on the whole rest of the side of the room, but you see one bunk with somebody sleeping.
Do I hear people talking?
Yes, they're still talking.
Can I ask how many people I hear talking?
You hear the same 2 voices that you heard before,
Gotcha.
and you still hear them like, all right, your turn. Man, I need to win, come on. And they're like, it sounds like they're playing some game.
All right, so how should we approach this now?
Are there any potatoes left? Yeah. It's the last of it though. We're gonna have to steal some more.
Do we want to have the guy in the bunk be the guy that we don't kill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone's gonna have to make sure, like, pin him down and don't let him
That
get
would-
off the
yeah.
help.
That'd be George.
I just like circus throwing knives, just taper him to the bed with his clothes.
All right, so
Can I slowly start to move? So here we have the room with people over here, right? That I can hear.
this door
Where-
opens
where do I
up
hear
into
people?
the room. So you're looking this way. You're just
so
seeing like a fragment of something.
The bunk
this
is over
way.
here. All right. So, and that's where the bunk is, correct?
Yeah.
And
So
then
you
the
see
people are over
somebody
here.
sleeping over there.
And then the people are over here.
Well, that's what you hear.
that's what
you
I
haven't
hear,
opened
yeah.
the door all the way.
Okay, so do you want to have me start to kind of creep over toward them, and then you guys file in and take care of the other guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess
So
I start to move.
you
toward-
are going to make your stealth roll again, Jorge.
just stealth or
Jorge?
agility as well?
Agility and stealth. So this is a short hallway.
Oh no.
Okay. So this is a short hallway, and again, like from your angle, you could see somebody in the back area laying on a bed, on a bunk, right?
Can we
No
check
one-
for booby traps?
You failed to do that, buddy. Ding, 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 ding. You trip over this little wire, and you hear like dig-a-ding, ding, ding. And you hear like, what the hell? And you see 2 guys who were using a chest as a table that were playing dice turn and look at you, and they're like, get up, there's intruders. And you hear these 2 people starting to rouse.
Good job.
Time to
Angus.
roll
Good job, Angus.
initiative. Now, in this case, it's not so much a question of perception, is it?
No.
So,
Willpower.
who's the fastest to act? This is based on
Agility.
agility. That's right, Elliott. Here we go.
Yay.
Everybody roll agility. Tell me what your
One.
level is.
2.
4.
Me and Elliot got 4.
3.
3. Let's go, Elliot.
Elliott got 4 again. What did
Yeah.
you get?
I got 4.
Yeah, but this time I rolled with 1 dice, not like 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
3. Okay. These 2. All right, so first of all, they wake up. They roll out of bed.
They-
Not wearing armor, common clothes, but they grab blades. These 2 are wearing armor. They get up, grabbing their weapons, and they are going to run to you.
Are they wearing full armor or half armor?
They are wearing leather.
Full leather?
Yeah.
George can still remember.
Yeah, you have half chain armor. You're fine.
You were so lucky. The first one swings and misses. The second one swings 7, 8, 9 and hits.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna take 2.
But I have half chain armor. So
Do you?
I do.
Yes, he does.
All right,
Also
what's
chain
your
armor.
durability?
12.
All right, so now your durability is down to 10. Okay,
Wait, half chain armor is only 2 less than full chain armor?
yeah,
So bogus.
because it's mostly.
Yeah.
All right, this brings us, so that was them. This brings us to Cristofaris and Ulfjun. Who has the higher agility?
We both have 1, I think.
Who has the higher? No, you go first because you're right there. So you're up.
I will have my first turn to swing at the guy on the left.
Okay, yeah. Since you don't have to move, you can actually make 2 attacks,
All right.
and they're both right in front of you.
So I'll swing at the one on the left and then the one on the right.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh, there you go. 7, 9.
I think it hits.
11,
But like
13.
what tier?
It does hit, and you're up 1. So roll your 2d4 and add 2.
4, so 6.
6.
Yeah.
And then second one, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 13 again.
Same thing. Roll. 2d4, add 2.
7, 9.
9. Okay. You're so caught off guard, but they're running at you. They swing. You're like, and you hit the guy on the right really hard. I forgot to subtract for their armor rating. So, but nonetheless, hitting them really hard. Okay. This brings up Ulfjun. So you could run in and attack the guy on the right, the guy that he just hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, should I attack the guy that hit harder or the guy that's hit less?
You're going to roll an attack because
Okay.
for you to attack the guy on the left would be difficult at this point.
And the guy on the right got the harder hit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I attack with my longsword.
Strike him down.
Okay, go ahead.
Kidding me.
You're going to say something?
Strength plus melee. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, strength plus melee, that's 4. 5, 10.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll your 2d4 plus 1.
6 plus
There we
1 is 7.
go.
7.
That's gonna be a hit of 5.
So, wow. He's hurt. You are good. That brings us to Jan.
Okay.
So you would need to move up,
Yeah.
and then you'd have to make a precise shot.
Okay.
Which it'd be harder for you, right?
It's 1 difficulty higher. Why?
Because he's not aiming.
He's not aiming.
Yeah.
Well,
He's not
no,
shooting
not
between
because
two
he's not
people.
aiming.
It's
Because
between
there's two-
people.
Yeah. So you're shooting between your 2 friends. It's 1 difficulty higher. So you could still very easily do it because you have a crazy high
Yeah,
precision in archery.
I'll take the shot, yeah.
Okay.
See if it works.
You just pierce my ear and I get stuck to the guy.
Hey, there you go. 3, 6, 9,
It's
It's like
10,
a pin the tail and donkey,
11.
but more dangerous.
Why'd you flip the dice so much?
I don't know.
3, 6, 9.
All right,
11,
so I got a
14.
1.
You do it. Roll your damage. Roll your longbow damage.
Oh,
That's fun.
Does he get any bonus?
Oh, 8. Which you didn't say which guy you were shooting at, left or right.
Which guy's been hit?
the right guy.
I mean, they both look pretty
He's
hurt.
been hit. He has not.
This guy's been hit twice. This guy's been
I'll
hit
go for the
once.
left.
Okay, so you do 8,
Yeah.
which is 6, so that's 10. The arrow sinks into the guy. This brings us to Marex.
Welcome to the party.
All right.
Welcome to the party.
So you're in a bit of a bind. You can't physically go up and attack because of the fact that they are there.
Disengage and drink holy water.
No, it doesn't mean that you don't have anything to do. I'm just asking you, do you have any thrown weapons? Do you have
I
any
summoned my
ranged weapons?
falcon.
It doesn't exist.
you take a sewing needle in your finger and just.
You just flick it into his eye.
Get creative, Angus. What do you have?
Oh, boy.
What do you have on you?
You throw some common clothes and
I have a backpack, a falconer kit. I
Quiet,
have
boys. Angus. Oh, you were carrying a sword in one hand and something else in the other.
a torch.
You're right.
Can I throw my torch?
You could.
What just hit George?
Wow. If you hit
Would you like to make a precision
light his
plus
hair on
thrown
fire.
weapons roll?
Yes.
What is your total?
1.
Oh my god.
Let me rephrase that. Are you sure you'd like to make a precision plus thrown weapons?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Oh,
go ahead.
okay. I'm gonna get set
I'm
on
gonna go
fire.
for the guy on the left. The one
Okay.
that's right in front
So
of
you move
George.
up. Okay, so and you whip your torch. Go ahead.
Oh.
No, pick that up. We don't want to leave caltrops on the ground.
All right.
It's a 2. Oh, how
All
great.
right, so you don't hit George, fortunately.
Oh, thank
But
God.
you also don't hit your opponent. The torch goes sailing over them into the room and lands there.
So it's like Angus when he actually tries to like throw something in real life.
Oh my god.
You know how he throws a basketball? That's how I imagine.
Slender.
So, Vitos is going to.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Vitos is going
You're gonna
to.
He's also gonna throw his torch.
No,
Well, no,
I was
because
going to
he's
have
not
him
dead,
do
so
something
they-
else.
Why didn't Vito search with us?
So Vitos, you guys remember that he
He's walking the door.
set. You guys remember that he set his torch down in order to wear his shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sheathes his scimitar, pulls out a knife, and throws the knife.
What a legend.
Yeah, throwing knives.
Hey, why did you use your phone?
9, 11.
Because it'd be better for me to.
The throwing knife
attack.
Oh, fair point.
flies like right over your shoulder and like into the room.
Oh,
So he misses.
I'm taking that after.
That's cool.
He missed the difficulty.
That means my turn again?
Yes, top of the order. It's back to Cristofaris.
I
No,
again?
wouldn't it be the two guys that attacked
Oh yeah, I'm
first?
sorry.
No, bro, why'd you remind him, bro?
Because I want to see you suffer, duh.
Okay, you know what?
10.
9, 10. That's a hit.
Oh, great. But who does he hit? He could hit you, Elliott.
Take 3.
Oh, great.
Hey, I got attacked as
What's
well.
your armor?
It's 4, right? Yeah, it's 4. So just 3 from the durability.
Yeah.
To be fair, George, I get attacked as well here.
Oh my god. 14
Oh,
for Elliott.
Elliott.
You're gonna take 4.
No, I have full
Oh, but you
chainmail.
can't, so you're good, you're good.
I have
Okay.
soak 5, so.
Okay.
That's
So
lots of
take
durability.
4 off your durability.
Okay, so still. Oh, God.
Here.
Okay.
Okay,
These
10.
two
So do I. Or
Run
no, I
up to
changed
here.
that, so. I say we let one of them be the one we kidnap.
Yes.
the one on
Hostage.
the right.
Why the one on the right, Angus?
Could be the left too.
Okay.
This is the female character.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god.
Thunderbolt.
Oh, why is he back? Aw.
They're backing up so that all of
no
us
fun.
can get in and fight on George.
Do we get an attack if they disengage?
no, because you get 2 actions.
Oh.
6, 10, 12. That's a hit. Elliott, take 3 more
Okay.
From what?
as a knife is thrown at you. Oh, 14.
On who? Me or Elliott?
George, take 3.
Another 4?
I need it back. Elliott, I need the eraser back.
How much damage do I take?
4, 3.
Okay.
Elliott, eraser.
You guys are just getting peppered with attacks, but that concludes their round. So Cristofaris is up.
Oh, fun. Okay. Trying to think.
Do we have to move to attack them?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Moving
melee.
so
I
that we can move
move
into
toward the one up on the left,
Okay.
and I swing my sword
All right.
at him. So. Let's see, 3, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15.
Yikes. Roll your 2d4 and add 3.
Ooh, that's 5, 8. So that'd be what, 6 for them?
Who are you attacking?
Got
His armor is now cashed. So that is. He looks. Actually.
How do you want him to die?
No, almost. He's
throwing knives. Just
he is very not in good shape. Okay, this brings us to Jan.
Ulfjun.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ulfjun.
Ulfjun.
Yeah.
I guess I better see you
So-
online in about 5 seconds.
I can either do the thing that our entire group does and throw 2 things and miss, or I can attack once.
You would need to attack once.
I can't throw a throwing knife twice?
You could drop your sword
Okay, that's fair.
and throw twice, but
I
you
don't
only
have them
one
engaged.
free hand.
Okay.
I mean, you could
I
move up and attack.
will move up to the guy on the right that I've been wailing on
Okay.
and just strike him as hard as I can with my longsword.
Okay.
Strike
Come on.
him down.
Okay. Strength melee. That's 2. That's 4. Five, 6, 8.
That's it.
That's a hit.
Regular damage.
Yay. 5, 4 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. No, 6.
So he takes 4, but his armor is cash. So that brings him to 16. Wow.
To 16?
Damage.
Oh.
So we've done 16 to both now.
All right. Then we go to Jan.
Okay, can I aim
You can.
and try to hit this person?
Yes.
Oh,
Fire
thanks.
away.
And remember, we want to keep one of them alive. So then
Yeah.
let's nobody touch the one on the left for
Yeah.
now.
Right, that's 4.
That's a lot of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Four,
6,
six,
9. That's a regular hit.
Thank God.
Regular damage. Good thing you took the round to
Six.
aim.
6.
Imagine he like misses and
Thank
hits a
God we
button
went to
that just, like,
Sheas
burns
Joel's
himself.
temple.
Yes.
Honestly.
See, I made that donation. No, he.
And as I mentioned,
I could've
they were
looked up
sleeping,
silver.
so they weren't wearing armor. So that was 6 real damage.
Probably.
Okay,
That's a
so
big dub.
this brings us to Marex.
All right.
America.
I'm gonna go rush up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna punch the guard on the right instead of knock
This
him out.
one?
Do you have
This
any
one?
good hand-to-hand?
This one?
What is your
Which
hand-to-hand?
one, Angus?
Who Angus?
What is your hand-to-hand?
Which one?
Your hand's one.
Angus,
Sorry.
can I say something? You're going to need to make an agility plus athletics roll because you're basically trying to cut through between your friends to get past them to get to someone in a very narrow space.
Well, I have a 2 in athletics.
And a 1 in...
All right, so make your roll.
4.
That is 4.
Unfortunately, you just because they're bobbing and weaving in the midst of combat, there's blades flashing around, you just can't find like an opening to get through. You still have an action if you wanted to throw anything, but your
I don't think I
torch
have
is already
anything
on the
else to
ground.
Throw your common clothes.
Okay. All right, Cristofaris. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. It'd be
Vitos. Vitos is going to have to do the same thing to get through. He will need to make a athletics plus 7, 9,
10.
10. Yeah, so he does. So he's going to punch
He's better than
through
you, Angus.
and attack this person.
Oh, I thought we were gonna save.
We're saving one.
No, we're saving the one.
Sorry.
Saving that one. Sorry, no women for you today.
8, 12, 14. That's
Story of
a
his
hit.
life.
Slander.
Not slander,
7,
it's true.
Slander.
Still 14.
Me, the slander.
Does he kill her?
No, but very wounded. Okay, top of the order. The 2 guys that are fighting you 2 are very wounded and are at a penalty.
Let's go.
Yeah.
6, 7, miss.
Let's go.
George, 7, miss.
Let's go.
Suenis.
That one in the back on the right is going to attack Vitos. She's also at a penalty. 3, 6,
11.
9, 11 minus 2 is
9.
9. It's a hit.
No, Vitals.
Oh,
Oh.
What kind of armor does he have?
chain.
Full or half?
Yeah, that'd be
Half.
Okay, then he's...
Plus a shield. So
Oh, he's
I'm
fine.
not gonna take anything. All right. And then she is going to attack Vitos. The other one's going to attack Vitos. And she hasn't been wounded at all. 6, 8, 10. That's a hit.
1, 1, 1.
3, 4. So Vitos's armor has now taken 6 total. All right.
Cristofaris.
Yes, this brings us to Cristofaris.
Okay. I deliver another blow onto that guy on the left right first turn.
Proceed.
2, 6. The 2, 8, 9, 12.
Hit.
3, 4, 5. Wait, no, sorry, 4.
Yeah, 5. You have
5?
the other one. So
Does that kill him?
it does. How does that go down?
I just kind of like stab him through the chest.
He's so cut up and wounded, you kind of plunge your sword in and he drops. All right. That was one attack.
Yeah.
You technically
am I
still get
close
another
enough
one.
to her?
You are
to-
not. She's actually more than 5 feet past you.
I move toward her then.
Okay.
No, this is the person we're keeping alive.
It would appear to be that way, yes. All right, this brings us to Ulfjun.
All right, I gotta do the finishing blow to him. Long sword.
Finish
him. So.
Finish him.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I know you do. Probably did it.
10.
That's a hit.
6 plus 1 is 7.
That is enough. How do you want that to go down?
Now that his armor is gone, I just take the long sword and just right into the belly button and twist.
He kind of pulls back and then falls. Okay.
Am I not covered in black blood?
No, these have regular. These are regular blood kind of people. All right,
I kind of feel
Jan,
left out now.
Jan, you would need to move up if you wanted to shoot her.
Yeah, I'll move up and then take a
Okay,
shot.
so take a shot. Actually, you could move up on this.
Wait, I still have a move, right?
Get a shot.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, Elliott's supposed to move.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I move up, like right over here,
Okay.
out of the way. Hopefully.
Go ahead.
Okay. 5,
I think it's a hit.
Yeah.
7.
9, 11, 13. That's a hit. Roll. Damage.
Any bonus?
Yeah, plus 1.
5,
6.
6.
She is now dead. How do you want that to go down?
Just straight through the chest, I guess.
She falls back onto the very bunk that she was sleeping on
Wow.
not minutes ago.
Where is it? Not minutes ago.
Okay.
Knock out the last one.
That's. Well,
Midas turns
Probably disarm her, too.
and shield bashes the last
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Hit. Back to you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a willpower. I'm gonna make a willpower roll for her.
Okay.
Do what?
Wow.
Okay. Oh, shit.
She's like, "Don't kill me. I give up." She drops her blade. I give up.
Okay.
Who the hell are you guys? She like looks around at her dead comrades.
Rip.
None of your business.
We are
Okay,
none
fine.
yet.
Sorry. Just what do you want? I give up.
Where's the actual treasure?
At the drop?
Where is that?
Well, she says we don't know where he takes it once we drop it. But the deal is that we drop it off and then he takes it. And the next time we come back there, it's gone. It's clean.
Who is he?
If you tell us, we will let you go.
Make a willpower plus social manipulation
I should have.
roll.
Why did Angus?
Angus. I have.
No one else
I have a
is going-
3 and a
no one
3.
else
Well,
is
then
going
say
for
it.
Okay. Who is he?
That's more than adequate.
Okay.
And it's a
Yeah,
9.
who-
She believes you. She says, "All right, I'll take you there to where we drop the loot.
Who's gonna push her off?
Will you let me go after that?"
If you swear to not interfere with us or our business, we will let you go.
Fine with me. Just let me grab my bag and my stuff, and I'm out. I don't care.
And you will leave your sword.
Okay?
Can we check your
Very well.
bag?
That's a good point. Can we check her bag?
Sure.
There's something very important to us.
Yes.
So she walks over to her, she sets her sword down. She dropped it already. She walks over to her bunk, and you see like at the foot of the bunk is basically like a duffel bag. Like it's a bag with a strap. She like empties it out onto her bunk, and it basically looks like maybe 2 days of ration, a pouch with coins in it, a dagger, a set of clothes, a leather belt.
She can keep that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
She puts it back in, she slings it.
Can we check the rest of the room if there's?
I also
another
take the
axe?
throwing knife off the wall that Vitos
So
threw.
while you guys are talking to her, Vitos kind of guards the door to make sure that there's no one else. You check the rest of the room
Yeah.
and her comrades. Okay, so
Can I take the silver off the comrades that I find?
you can. So no need to make the roll.
Yeah.
Unless you guys aren't in a hurry, you've cleared out the room. What you find amongst the comrades are 3 short swords.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now, remember that if you're writing this down, that means that you're carrying it. And this is reality, not Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So if you have like a 1 strength and you're like, yeah, I'm carrying 30 short swords, I'm going to remember that the next time you try to do anything. Because you will be encumbered.
Yeah, George.
I will take
you
one of
should
the
take
I'm going to take one of them so I have a backup weapon.
Okay,
besides
so
him.
you take a short sword, write it down. If
Do you
you're
want to take
taking
the
it,
short
write it
sword or
down.
should I? Because we both have a long sword. And we
Who's
both
more
have-
agility
what's
focused?
yours?
We both have 1 agility, 2 strength. So
Okay. So
I'm carrying throwing knives, so I think it'd be better.
Damage
if
on
you're
the
Take a short.
guys,
I don't have any
you-
other weapons.
boys,
so
Heads up.
if you're taking hers, that's 4.
we're not.
We're not taking hers.
No.
Yes,
Okay,
we are.
you're letting her
No,
take her
No,
weapon.
we shouldn't just leave it. So,
No, yeah, no, we are
We'll each
taking
take a short sword.
Okay, so each one of you takes a short sword.
What's the damage on the short sword?
I'll
Didn't
look it up. I don't
Didn't we
remember.
promise her to
I
let
think
her have
it's
her weapon and
1d4.
leave?
No.
I think
No.
it's 1d4.
The idea was
plus
that if she
1.
left her weapon,
So your short swords, they're in decent shape. They're not great, but they're decent. You also see that there are 4 bedrolls for the 4 bunks. If you don't have a bedroll, that's basically like a sleeping bag. You can roll it up and tie it to your backpack.
Can I grab one as well?
Sure.
I'm not grabbing it. I can't carry stuff.
Each one of them,
Grab the backpack.
each one of the guys on the, well, basically if you want to tally this up, there's coins, right? Each one of them had a small coin pouch. You're not taking hers though?
No.
No.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6. So the other 3 that you dropped have a combined total of
Wow, that's all 2s and 1s.
7.
Okay, yes.
Have a total of 9 silver.
you know,
How do you want to split
I
that up?
paid for our meal and for the donation to the temple,
I
which Shia Joel has clearly blessed us.
I am willing to take 2. You guys
what do
can
you
fight
mean
over.
willing to take?
There are also
We all take 2, and then
there are also 4 days worth of rations, good clean rations.
Okay. So
Oh,
how
you
about,
can take the rations.
I take the rations.
All right, so how do you want to do the
You
silver?
just got silver.
I say
well, yeah, but
from
I
the
also,
pile.
I also spent a lot for like the crowbar and stuff.
I will take 2 silver, and then they can figure out how they split the 7.
And I also
One way to
did.
do
I
it
also
would
did
be
most of the
2,
damage.
4, 6, 8,
Good with
and
me.
then give 1 to Vitus.
I'm okay with
we
that.
have that much. We have that much silver in there.
There's 9 silver.
9 silver.
I'll
2,
take
4,
6.
6, 8.
So each one of
No,
you
no,
take,
no, you don't get
each
6,
one of you
Oh, yeah,
take
we
2 silver.
yes.
Oh my God.
2,
yes.
2, 2, 2, and then 1 to Vitus.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I'll take
solved.
I'm
2
good at advanced
silver.
math.
All 9 divide us.
He's fine with you guys taking that. So,
Okay.
bedrolls, short swords, silver,
George.
and rations. There's also a set of gaming dice. They are made of bone gaming dice.
Bone dice.
Who wants some?
Who is gambling in their blood here?
What would
You?
gambling be?
Would dice be good with performance? 'Cause that
It
involves
could
gambling?
be, or if you're playing a game that involves bluffing, it would use social manipulation.
I have social manipulation.
There are a
3,
lot
so
of
I'll
different
take
ways that games of chance can be played out.
I will take.
So, you
I'll
guys
take
clear this out. She's waiting for you when you are ready. She says, I'll take you to the drop point, and then you're going to let me go, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I swear.
You swear it on your gods?
To Shia Joel.
Okay. So she
By
leads
the way,
you guys.
I make it clear to the party that we need to watch her to make sure she doesn't push one of us down the hole.
Do you say wash or watch?
Watch her.
We need
We have holy water. I didn't know.
Cleanse yourself.
All right. So she leads you back out in the main room and walks over towards the double doors. You guys all kind of follow her, I'm presuming. You get a
Can
close eye on her.
Can I go back into the to this room over here?
Back to
Yeah.
the war room.
I'm
Re-scrounge.
gonna step over the tripwire.
Yep.
And with a poisoner's kit, try to harvest anything from the worms that I can use to make poison.
Oh,
You have a poisoner's kit?
interesting.
Wow, you do.
All right, Matthew, this is a perfect opportunity for us to consider the value of the skill medicine.
Ooh.
Do you have it?
I think
Do
it's
I?
right. Isn't
George
it-
has medicine.
I have medicine.
Isn't it
I have 1 medicine.
Oh,
All right.
George has medicine.
You're going to make a perception plus medicine roll.
What? 6.
You aren't sure if there's any value to anything from these worms in terms of poison.
Okay.
So if you just randomly want to be like, I fill a vial full of their blood, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's at least
I'll
5
do that.
days of food rations in
All right.
there.
So write it down. One of your vials is full of
what?
sewer worm
Here, Elliott.
blood.
Okay.
All right. So you guys go to the double door. She goes to her pouch and she gets a key out and then she realizes that it's unlocked. She's like, She pushes open the doors, revealing a short hallway. Easy.
Okay.
The short hallway leads about 30 feet, and then it dead ends to a wall. She says, that's it. We put all the stuff there. The next day, it's gone. I don't know how he gets it. I don't know where he brings it, but I'm telling you the truth. I swear before the gods.
Should we
Are there
check?
any traps?
Yeah, was it check?
She walks up to the wall, leans on it, pushes on it, and then walks back to you. She's like, not that I know about.
Very well. Thank you for your help.
She says, right in front of the wall is where we put everything. She points to the spot where it is. She says, he tells us where to go. He writes down the directions on a note for what we need to get. And then we leave it there. And then when we come back, it's gone. And he has coins for us. That's it.
And I turn to her one more time and I ask her, you're sure you don't know who this being is?
Make another willpower plus social manipulation.
God.
Angus, why were you asking?
Yeah.
You guys aren't doing it. So
So
Yeah.
have us-
How about you ask me to do
I'm
it?
not going to
ask
ask
me
you
to
to
do
do
it.
it. If you wanted to do it, you could have.
Fair is fair.
Okay, never mind.
All right. If you mess this up, I'm asking,
you.
are you sure?
8.
She says, I know a name. I don't think it's his real name.
What is it?
What is it?
They call him White Fang.
That's totally not his first name.
I'm pretty sure it's just like his street name.
Is he human?
Yeah. I've only seen him once.
What does he look like?
Yeah, he's probably about a middle-aged, fair-skinned looking guy. Kind of grayish white hair, but like clean-shaven face. Sort of pointy features, kind of like a longer nose, kind of a sharp chin. He's kind of creepy, to be honest. Like when I was first brought into the crew, we were sitting in that room hanging out, and like 1 minute we were there, and then the next minute he was just there. Like he just showed up. Like I didn't even hear him come in. But
Very
he's
well.
not really like big or well built. You know? Kind of walks around kind of stooped over, very thin, kind of gaunt. But he's got the coin, and he hires crews all over the city to do these odd jobs. You know, some of them are like burglaries, like what we do. And some of them are other things, you know, like putting hits on people.
Well, may she still forgive you for your crimes. And I sprinkle some holy water on her.
She's like, okay, thanks.
Why are you like?
Thanks for letting me go.
Alright.
And she starts backing away down the hallway. So, you guys let her go?
Yes.
Okay. So you were at the end of this hallway.
And the Matthew shooter.
It's just a, dead end.
Can we do a perception, or is that just
You want to search?
Who here has the highest?
I have the highest perception.
high perception?
Remember, it doesn't matter if you have a 1, you can make a roll. It's
Yeah.
your choice. All right. So who's searching and what are you searching? Before you roll dice, just describe what you're searching.
I'll search for like how old any of these like stones are, or if there's any like
Any new-
weathering of them.
Ooh, I like that. You know what? You're going to make a repair plus perception roll.
Should I do that as well?
Sure.
Okay.
You're checking out like the masonry.
Yes.
9.
You notice
13.
13. So the both of you are there. I should mention that Vitus slung his shield and picked up his torch. You notice that it's damper. It's more damp. And that brick wall is much newer than the bricks around here. Looks like it's in better shape. As you are examining, you notice that there's another kind of brick that doesn't quite fit with the others, and there's no mortar around it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's no seam.
Okay, so I take my free hand without my longsword and I just push the brick in and see if it moves.
It doesn't move. You push it in.
Try pulling it.
I'll try pulling it then.
All right. You kind of reach your fingertips in and it's loose. You pull it out. You see that inside of the hole, there's bricks on the other side, but inside of the hole, you see like an iron rod just sticking up. And it's currently kind of to the left on an angle.
Am I able to get my hand in there?
You can get enough of it in there to reach the rod.
I'll try and reach the rod then.
Okay?
I'll try and let.
Watch your hands.
Yeah, I'll try and.
Reached it.
I mean, what else am I supposed
And
to do?
this is when Elliott's character lost his hand.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll try and like move the rod to see if it can like jiggle back and forth left or right.
You begin to slide it and you see it's moving to the right, and it clicks over and you hear a loud grating sound of stone on stone once again. This time, this central door begins to swing open, and it opens up, and through the dim torchlight that you guys have, you could see it opens up into a sewer chamber about 5 feet below, and the smell of sewage wafts up towards you.
You're welcome.
And that is where we'll end this episode of Archons and
my
Acolytes.
God.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll find out what the crew finds as they delve further underneath the city of O'Shale. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Well, hello, and welcome to Bill Allan World. I am Wizzy, the Wizard. I'm back once again to remind you to subscribe and click on the notifications button, and also watch videos that are over there. Tune in to the next episode of whatever show you are just watching, and watch other shows featuring Bill. He made me say that because he's a narcissist. Okay, bye.